A striker's role in a football team is to use his teammates' help and overcome all the possible hurdles and run around, position himself in such a way that he can score the best goal. Along with one backup striker, a striker is somebody that is expected to score the maximum of the goals in a football game. Now imagine if you're a striker and you're running all around the field, but you're not aware of where the obstacles are. You're not aware of where your team members or your resources are, and you're just not very sure which specific goal to hit towards. How easy or how difficult do you think hitting this goal would be? Like Bill Copeland once said, that the problem with having no goal is that you will constantly run up and down the field and you will never ever score. Now, to overcome this, there are a lot of management jargons about how to set goals, but the most popular of all is the one that is attributed to Peter Drucker, and it is called set smart goals. Now, the first time that everybody hears set smart goals, they think it's all about setting goals that are wise or goals which really make sense. But SMART is in fact an acronym, S-M-A-R-T. And this video just gives you a glimpse of what those 5 alphabets are. S stands for being specific. You need to be specific about the goal that you want. I want to lose weight is a very generic goal. Instead, how many kgs or how many pounds do you really want to lose? Or instead of weight, is it really inches that you are looking at? Being specific in what you want is an important aspect of setting a goal. Think, if you are a nature lover and you really want a job that is working with nature, and you land up in a job as a beekeeper when you are terrified of insects, think how problematic that would be if to the universe, to this world, to your manager, to your boss and to your customer, to anybody in your life, if you are not able to tell them specifically what you want, you just will have to accept what the world gives you. So S stands for set specific goals. M stands for measurable goals. You need to find a way as to how you can measure whether or not you are going towards your goal. Which means that yes, I want to lose 10 kgs can be a weight, but on a periodic basis, on a weekly basis, I will reduce between half to 1 kg. That is a measurable goal that you will know that you are progressing towards your achievement. What if you want to save up to buy this awesome car, but your bank balance is decreasing month after month? Then you are not going towards your goal. Setting a measurement criteria will help you periodically determine, am I progressing towards this goal or am I not progressing towards this goal? And it is an important aspect for you to pause, adjust, re-accommodate and start moving forward with the adjustments. A stands for being attainable, or in simpler terms, achievable. Attainable or achievable is all about your belief systems. The toughest of the goals can be achieved. The toughest of the challenges can be achieved if you believe that you can achieve them. However, the simplest of the challenges can seem like an insurmountable task if you believe you cannot achieve them. Do you believe that you can lose that weight? Do you believe that you can complete that project in the given time? Does a striker believe that he can run through and score that goal for the team? If you believe it, you can do it. Much like Henry Ford said, that whatever the human mind thinks it can achieve, it will. So, achievable or attainable is not what everybody in the world thinks, but it is about your own belief whether you can achieve this particular goal. The world is ripe with examples of people who have achieved the impossible at an age that most would consider it absolutely not doable. You can choose how your belief system works and set targets that you know that you will be able to reach out for and that you can stretch for. R is about being relevant. Setting a goal just like that because of every other single reason in the world. Relevance is about how is your goal linked to your larger picture. To you in your life, how is it going to add value? Or in your organization, how will it add value to your team members or to your company? Simply deciding to lose weight because 10 people around you are losing weight, or just because it's a fad to go on the new diet, is not a relevant or even an appropriate reason to want to set that particular goal. So have a relevant reason. Know why you want to achieve this goal. Know how it contributes to the bigger picture, either to you or to the other people. And be aware that this will help you and the others grow. So set relevant goals. Now, in many management books, you will find that this is also replaced by realistic, which means does it really make sense for you to set this goal, which is not very different from being relevant and appropriate. Last but not the least, a SMART goal has to be time-bound, timely, which means that there has to be a time element attached as to by when do you want to really achieve this goal. So I want to lose 10 kgs. Is it in a month, 3 months, 10 months? What is that? A month is actually probably not relevant or unrealistic because you would lose a lot of health based upon that. But 3 months may seem like an achievable timeline. So whether it is at work or in personal life, set SMART goals. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. This is Revati Turaga from the Leadership Unlock channel. Like, share, subscribe, and please come back to watch more videos. Thank you.